Welcome to your Daily Dose of Light with Fernando Albert. In this episode, we explore tools and practices for clarity, healing, and spiritual growth. If it's safe to do so, gently close your eyes and allow yourself to go a little deeper. How to deal with emotional pain. Gentle steps that actually help. If emotional pain is present in your life, you are not alone. Today's intention is simple. Give you real support and one tiny, doable first step that becomes the beginning of the end of that pain. We are going to cover what emotional pain is and why it can feel physical. Common signs and triggers. What helps versus what hurts. And a small plan you can start today plus a brief safety note. So you may be wondering what emotional pain exactly is. Your body, mind, feelings and soul are connected. Loss, rejection, threats, loss of purpose, or unmet needs can create distress that feels endless, and it can show up in the body. Signals run through the nervous system. Through the principle of vibration, unprocessed emotion may attract more of the same until you change the pattern. Healing is real and available. So let's make a small exercise. Place your hand on heart and inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And state quietly. One tiny step is enough today. Some signs and symptoms are around the fact that emotional pain isn't automatically clinical depression, but they can coexist. It might be mild but yet persistent. A subtle emptiness about a road not taken, or a chronic ill-ish feeling, especially in the stomach area. You may notice rushes of shame, anger, sadness, or loneliness without a clear reason. These are early flags. The sooner you respond kindly, the better. Pain itself is an unpleasant signal. Strong emotions can trigger similar signals and even mimic physical pain depending on sensitivity. Long-standing stress responses and unexpressed anger are common drivers. Unresolved grief and shame adds fuel. The key is not judging yourself. This isn't about fixing what's wrong with you, but gently moving away from what no longer serves. The first and the smallest step. It's wanting to heal. Seriously, it's already a step. Even looking up a little, instead of bending under the weight counts. Give to yourself, not only to others. Ask for help when needed. Even the strongest walls fall without rest and care. So what helps and what hurts? I recommend you to talk to someone, to lean on supportive social contact, to exercise as emotional release, meditation, dancing, chanting, or even singing. Mindfulness, emotional awareness, and realistic practice with resilience. Psychotherapy or CBT, and personal spiritual coaching. And medications only when they are prescribed by a professional. What I don't recommend you are the following, like doom scrolling or copy-paste social media influences, mind-altering substances, or other problematic situations. Judgment circles that disrespect your needs, content that drains you, pain-obsessed news, documentaries, etc. Isolation or believing you deserve this and will never heal. So, a tiny plan for today. First, name the mismatch. One sentence about what's not aligning, it's enough. Then one kind action. Journal, breathe, go outside, or text a trusted friend for a 10 minutes walk. Body support by hydration, stretching, and you can always pick up one gentle movement. A boundary check, it's good to decline one draining input today. Choose one nourishing input instead. Track the win, note how you feel afterward. Progress over perfection. If emotional pain is taking over your life, or you have thoughts of self-harm, please reach out to a qualified professional and a crisis resource like the crisis text line. Remember, you are not alone. You can now open your eyes. If this episode has helped you, feel free to drop one-line comment or review and share one situation that you are going to start applying from today. If you believe this can help anyone, feel free to share with them. You have listened to your Daily Dose of Light with Fernando Albert.